How's it going, everyone? My name is Phantom Sage, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Randomizer. In the last episode, we successfully managed to, with Nuzleaf and Castform's help, escape from the future, and now we are headed back to our world in the present. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you leave a like down below, as it greatly supports me and my content, and is always appreciated. And hey, if you keep coming back here, why not hit that sub button? It allows you to see whenever a video of mine goes live. We're very close to 100 subscribers, and it means the world to me. If you guys enjoy the content, go down there and hit that little subscribe button. Without further ado, let's run it. 5 Nights at Wigglytuff's. Oh no! Oh, we're back to the place where it all started. This is... What? Phantom, where are we? Isn't this where I met you, Phantom? It's like that beach. So that means... Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past! We made it back to our world! Yes! Yatai! We made it, Phantom! Ugh. Hey, Nuzleaf. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did it. We made it through. Back to this world. Yeah. This is where I met Phantom. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Phantom out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Phantom and I both reached your world, far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this really isn't the place to talk, so... Let's go to Salamance's Guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'll be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Salamance's Guild. We're still hanging around with the wanted criminal. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do, what to do. Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it will involve going through Gigantic Henge. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Message from the Exploration Team Federation! The special episode, Here Comes Team Charm! I've been waiting to find out who Metachamp, Lopunny, and Gardevoir got randomized as. Let's go! It won't tell me though, will it? If you would like to play a special episode, save your progress. Yeah, we know how special episodes work. Yes, we'll save. Boop. There it is. Sharpedo Bluff, baby. Oh, the memories. This cliff is known as Mediocre Delta. Oh, well, F me then. I thought this was Sharpedo Bluff. Because you know what looks like a Sharpedo? Mediocre Delta. That sounds like a crappy name of a post-game episode. Yeah, it is. I think the name here comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. Oh, okay. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Rustles. Secret. It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. A little home away from home. Let's see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Whew. Glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof for how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Oh, I'm so excited. We're finally getting into endgame business now. Phantom. Never expected you to be the very same Phantom. Nuzleaf, can you tell us more about that? Yes. Phantom and I. We were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. Pokemon and a human. Paired together? How absurd. Even though that's the whole baseline for main game Pokemon. Yeah. And Phantom had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. That's such a dope name for an ability to the Dimensional Scream. Dude, this game is awesome. The Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. Trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said that there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show you how much you two trusted each other from the start? Hell yeah. I mean, think about it this. So much had happened before the first Dimensional Scream with Noctowl and Chero. So we had time for me and McQueen to build that bond. So yeah. When you put it like that. A little embarrassing. In addition, Phantom developed amnesia. On meeting you, McQueen, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Phantom grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh! There's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Actually, wait. That's... Because going back to the whole Cherum thing... Is there a time gear at Mount Bristle then? I don't remember. Huh. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Phantom. You remember the time it went off near Dragonite? And during our first exploration, that's right, the Waterfall Cave too. And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? You sure? That never happened in the future. The Dimensional Scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. That's true. I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past. So in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why. That time, when we were in the future. Your Dimensional Scream. Use your Dimensional Scream, Phantom. Touch the frozen water. Yeah, there was no time gears around here, so it didn't work. Oh, I understand. It's true. It's worth a try. Touching that frozen water might give us clues about what's happening to us. We can't dawdle. This Venomoth will catch up. Let's do this quickly. Phantom touched the frozen spray of water. And not a damn thing happened. Can you see anything? Nope. Not a damn thing. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. And maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work. Maybe Nuzleaf is right about the future and the past being different. Ooh, excuse me. Or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. Time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Prinplup's heart. That lifts the fog. So anytime we were hearing stuff like that, we were hearing myself and Nuzleaf chat about our investigations in the future. That's cool. Very well. Good. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time that brought us from our world in your future to this world. However, yep. Whoa! Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. All the way from the first episode. God, it feels like it's been so long since that first episode. We've come a long way with this playthrough, guys. I'm just gonna take a second here. Thank you guys for your support, because I truly love that I've now been able to see these playthroughs out to the end. With, you know, especially with starting with Realidea, and now gonna be with Mystery Dungeon. We're gonna see these playthroughs out to the end, and it's amazing that you guys stick around for the whole ride. So thank you. We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Phantom and I became separated. For some reason, Phantom got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it has something to do with our accident while traveling in time. Okay! I came from the future. And not just that, I came with a mission preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So Phantom, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Phantom, I'm glad to see you again. Awkward. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I told you before, I'm gonna collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gears are moved. But you're sure that it'll only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Questionable Hospital, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Nuzleaf. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in the area. But we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Okay. Now I wonder, can we get? I don't think we can get Nice Nature and Goldship back. I think it's gonna be a while before we can get them back. Huh? Queen isn't here. Maybe outside. I love how Nuzleaf, when he's sleeping, he's still running, because Nuzleaf doesn't have a sleeping animation. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking. Thinking about Weasel? No, that's not it. Think about his stupid British voice. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. Hearing your story earlier, Nuzleaf, it really drove it home. What Weasel said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Phantom really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Nuzleaf. Sunlight. Sunrise. The Donkey Kong music! I don't know if it's Donkey Kong music, but it sounds like it. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known was the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing that I wanted to ask McQueen. About that time in the future, when we were confronted with Goldie. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. Oh, fuck. Hello. No, hello. My name is Florence. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end. Goodbye, Yuki. For you. Wiki! I'm Venomoth. Phantom, Nuzleaf, you can't give up. You say not to give up. But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. But when all seemed lost, we refused to give up. Even I had to give up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Phantom stood by me. Phantom? Take a look at this. This. What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed in it. Never seen anything like it. The pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. My personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Phantom. Phantom. Well, okay. I'm putting all my faith in you, Phantom. Yes, I totally believe in you, Phantom. Yeah, Phantom was always there to cheer me up. And... yeah, I remember... Oh, this is scary. But we need to be brave. And I need to face up to this. No giving up now, Phantom. It all gave me courage. With Phantom, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright, I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Phantom has a special quality that makes others feel that way. Same way that I care for Phantom as a friend, you, Queen, also feel the same way about Phantom. Phantom is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah. God, there was a lot of talking. But we're getting heavy into the plot. It's like at the end of base Pokemon games, where the plot always happens around like the 7th and 8th gyms. we're around the 7th and 8th gyms now in retrospect to those games. All right, let's agree that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Check the lunar map. From here, the Ornate Dike would be the closest, I guess. How about Bad Meadow? That's where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Lunatone guarding that time. Oh, great. If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Bad Meadow. So no preparations. So we still gotta wait. Yeah, we still gotta wait until we can get our teammates back. Actually, I don't even think we'll be able to get our teammates for the rest of the game, which is fine. We only need me, myself, and McQueen-san. This is it. The entrance to Bad Meadow. Oh? What is it, Nuzleaf? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Alright, well, Nuzleaf, we're gonna chill here because we're gonna head into Bad Meadow in the next episode. But until then, hope you all have a fantastic whatever the hell time it is, and I'll catch you all next time. But until then, peace.